Hello, everyone. It's us again from the TV Days Drama Digest channel, your ultimate source for all things soap opera, where we dive deep into the twists, turns, and tantalizing secrets that keep us glued to our screens. If you're a die-hard fan of Days of Our Lives like we are, you know that Salem is never short on scandal, heartbreak, and those jaw-dropping revelations that leave us gasping for more. Today, we're zooming in on one of the most captivating storylines that's been buzzing in the fandom, the enigmatic tale of Sophia Choy. Is her story truly wrapping up, or are we on the cusp of even more explosive drama? And let's not forget Rachel Boyd, yes, that fiery little troublemaker who's still very much a part of the chaos in Salem. Buckle up, because we're about to dissect this with all the dramatic flair it deserves, exploring every shadowy corner, every whispered secret, and every potential bombshell that could rock the foundations of our beloved show. First off, let's set the stage for those who might need a quick refresher or for the newcomers who've just stumbled into the whirlwind world of Days of Our Lives. Sophia Choy, portrayed with such raw intensity by the talented actress Madeline Sturbance, burst onto the Salem scene like a storm cloud ready to unleash lightning. She's not your typical ingenue. No, Sophia is a complex character layered with ambition, vulnerability, and a penchant for making choices that send ripples through the entire town. From her tangled romantic entanglements to her brushes with the law, Sophia has been a magnet for controversy. In the latest episodes, we've seen her teetering on the edge of a breakdown, with the storyline hinting at her being carted off to Bayview, the infamous psychiatric facility that's housed some of Salem's most tormented souls over the years. Bayview, for the uninitiated, is more than just a hospital. It's a dramatic crucible where characters confront their demons, forge unlikely alliances, and sometimes emerge transformed, or not at all. But here's where the real intrigue begins. Despite this apparent send-off to Bayview, we at TV Days Drama Digest firmly believe that Sophia's story is far from over. Oh no, dear viewers, this feels like the calm before a hurricane, a deliberate pause in the narrative designed to build unbearable tension. Think about it. Soap operas like Days of Our Lives thrive on unresolved threads, on those loose ends that dangle just out of reach, taunting us with possibilities. Sophia's arc has been riddled with mysteries that scream for resolution, and shipping her off to Bayview without tying them up would be a narrative sin of epic proportions. We've seen this ploy before. Characters vanish into institutions or exile, only to return with vengeance, secrets, or shocking alliances that upend everything we thought we knew. Let's delve deeper into the heart of the matter, the enigma surrounding Tizarro and the true identity of the baby's father. This subplot has been simmering like a pot about to boil over, keeping fans up at night with endless speculation. In recent episodes, the spotlight has shifted dramatically when Aaron Hernandez, no, not that Aaron Hernandez, this one's a fictional character played with earnest charm by Louis Tomeo, stepped forward with a confession that sent shockwaves through Salem. Aaron admitted to having a clandestine relationship with Sophia, one fraught with passion, secrecy, and now, paternity questions. The town gossips, and let's face it, Salem is built on gossip, are buzzing that Aaron could very well be the father of Sophia's child, Tizarro. It's a revelation that fits neatly into the soap opera playbook, a young love affair gone awry, leading to life-altering consequences. Yet, as we pore over the details with our dramatic magnifying glass, cracks begin to appear in this seemingly straightforward narrative. Remember that pivotal scene where Aaron, his voice trembling with a mix of guilt and confusion, confided that Sophia had adamantly denied he was the father? The dates don't add up, he said, his eyes darting around as if the walls of the Brady pub had ears. And oh, how those words hang in the air like a foreboding mist. In the world of Days of Our Lives, timelines are as flexible as a contortionist in a circus, often bent to serve the plot's whims. What if Sophia's pregnancy wasn't as straightforward as it seemed? Premature births are a staple in soap lore, babies arriving early to complicate matters, to blur lines of paternity and loyalty. This leads us to the juiciest speculation of all. Could Sophia have been involved with someone else before her entanglements with Tate Black and Aaron? Picture this dramatic scenario unfolding in your mind's eye. Sophia, young and impulsive, navigating the treacherous waters of Salem's social scene. Perhaps a fleeting encounter with a mysterious stranger, or worse, a forbidden liaison with one of the town's established figures. The show has dropped subtle hints, lingering glances, cryptic conversations that suggest Sophia's past is a labyrinth of secrets. If Tizarro isn't Aaron's child, then who? Could it be a DiMera heir, tying her into the eternal feud between the DiMeras and the Bradys? Or maybe a connection to the Horton family, adding layers of generational drama? The possibilities are endless, each more tantalizing than the last, and they paint Sophia not as a victim, but as a multifaceted anti-heroine whose choices could ignite a firestorm. Adding fuel to this dramatic inferno is the absence of any concrete spoilers indicating that Sophia Choy is bidding farewell to Salem for good. In the cutthroat world of soap operas, where characters can be written off in a heartbeat, sometimes literally, the lack of such announcements speaks volumes. We've scoured fan forums, insider leaks, and official teasers, and there's nary a whisper of Madeline Sturbance packing her bags. On the contrary, recent storylines are laced with foreshadowing that screams more to come. Subtle clues abound. A lingering camera shot on Sophia's determined face as she's led away to Bayview, hints of unfinished business with her rivals, and whispers among the cast about upcoming arcs that promise shocking returns and revelations. Let's not overlook Rachel Boyd, that pint-sized powerhouse who's been stirring the pot since her dramatic reintroduction. Played with precocious intensity by Finley Rose Slater, Rachel is the daughter of Kristen DiMera and Brady Black, inheriting the best and worst traits from both parents. She's still very much on Days of Our Lives, weaving her way through storylines with the cunning of a seasoned schemer. Rachel's interactions with Sophia have been charged with tension. Remember those playground confrontations that escalated into full-blown family feuds? If Sophia's story continues, Rachel could be the catalyst for even more drama. Imagine Rachel uncovering a secret about Tizarro's paternity, using it as leverage in her endless quest for attention and control. It's the kind of intergenerational clash that Days of Our Lives excels at, blending youthful innocence with adult machinations. To truly appreciate the depth of this storyline, we need to step back and examine Sophia's character evolution. When she first arrived in Salem, Sophia was the epitome of the wide-eyed newcomer, full of dreams and devoid of the cynicism that plagues longtime residents. But life in Salem has a way of hardening even the softest hearts. Her relationship with Tate Black started as a sweet teenage romance, the kind that makes you root for young love amidst the chaos. Tate, with his brooding good looks and troubled past, seemed like the perfect match. Yet, as secrets piled up, infidelities, lies, and that ever-present shadow of family legacies, their bond frayed. Aaron's entry into the picture added a love triangle dynamic that's as old as soaps themselves, but executed with fresh twists that keep it engaging. The Bayview plotline is particularly ripe for expansion. Bayview isn't just a backdrop, it's a character in its own right, a Gothic institution echoing with the ghosts of past patients like Vivian Alamain or Stefano DiMera's various victims. What horrors or epiphanies await Sophia there? Will she encounter old adversaries, form dangerous alliances, or uncover a conspiracy that ties back to Tizarro's origins? The dramatic potential is immense. Picture Sophia in a dimly lit therapy session, her therapist probing into her past, only for a flashback to reveal a steamy encounter that changes everything. Or perhaps a fellow patient whispers a clue about the baby's father, setting off a chain reaction of escapes, chases, and confrontations. Fan theories are running rampant, and we love diving into them here at TV Days Drama Digest. One popular speculation is that Tizarro's father is none other than a long-lost relative of Sophia's, introducing incestuous undertones that would shock even the most jaded viewer. Another theory posits a connection to the show's supernatural elements. After all, Days of Our Lives has dabbled in possessions, resurrections, and time travel before. Could Tizarro be part of a larger prophecy? Less outlandish, but equally dramatic is the idea that Aaron is indeed the father, but a DNA test mix-up, a soap staple, will prolong the agony. And let's not forget the role of social media in amplifying these theories. Twitter threads and Reddit discussions are ablaze with timelines, screenshots, and fan art depicting alternate endings. Rachel Boyd's ongoing presence adds another layer of complexity. As a child character, Rachel brings a unique flavor to the drama, innocent yet manipulative, adorable yet infuriating. Her recent storylines have seen her grappling with her parents' tumultuous relationship, using her wits to meddle in adult affairs. If Sophia returns from Bayview reformed or more broken, a clash with Rachel could be epic. Imagine a scene where Rachel, with her signature pout, confronts Sophia about stealing her spotlight, leading to a verbal spar that escalates into physical drama. It's the stuff of Emmy-worthy performances. As we ponder whether Sophia's story is truly at an end, it's worth reflecting on the broader themes Days of Our Lives explores through her. Identity, paternity, mental health, these are heavy topics wrapped in the glossy package of daytime drama. Sophia's journey mirrors real-life struggles, albeit amplified for maximum impact. Her potential premature birth scenario isn't just a plot device, it highlights the uncertainties of life, the way assumptions can lead us astray. In a town where everyone has a secret agenda, Sophia's vulnerability makes her relatable, even as her actions frustrate us. But enough speculation, let's talk about the emotional roller coaster this storyline has put us through. From the tender moments of Sophia's confessions to the high-stakes confrontations, every episode builds on the last. The writers have masterfully crafted a narrative that's both unpredictable and addictive, leaving us craving more. And with no official word on her exit, we're betting on a triumphant, or villainous, return. Perhaps she'll emerge from Bayview with a vendetta, targeting those who wronged her. Or maybe redemption awaits, with Aaron by her side, co-parenting Tizarro in a fragile peace. Rachel's stability in the cast reassures us that the younger generation's stories are far from exhausted. Her interactions with other teens like Holly Jonas, or even the adults, promise crossovers that could intertwine with Sophia's arc. Picture a multi-generational saga where paternity secrets unravel family trees, alliances shift, and loyalties are tested to the breaking point. In conclusion, dear fans, we at TV Days Drama Digest are convinced that Sophia Choy's story is not over, not by a long shot. The unresolved mysteries of Tizarro's paternity, the doubts surrounding her relationships, and the lack of spoilers all point to more drama on the horizon. Rachel Boyd's continued presence ensures the fire keeps burning. So, do you think Sophia's troubles are truly behind her, or is Salem bracing for another storm? Let's wait and see, but in the meantime, keep those theories coming in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.